Sweet. All right, everybody. It's another Sunday fun day. Haven't done one of those in a while. Usually everything's on Monday, as you guys have seen of lately. But there you go, Mom. There's your Sunday fun day. Be happy with that one. But as you guys saw, we prepped the truck. We got everything ready. There's that little bit with me actually driving a stick. We had to do a trailer swap, and the guy left his truck there. I had to move it for him, and he happened to have his stick. And you notice the camera fell down a couple times because I completely forgot about the clutch. Super. But yeah, so Sunday, start of a new week. As you notice, we have somebody with us. Woo! This is Justin. He just released from orientation. This is officially his first day to the first week. Excited to be here.
Heck yeah.
He is a 5-week trainee. He will be with us for the next 5 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys have seen it before. I don't know what else to really add to it. But we're parked up at the customer already. We have a load of wallboard that we'll be dropping off first thing in the morning. And then we'll be kicking off this week and see how it goes. We're up in Wisconsin, so chances are we're going to be going to Saukville tomorrow, grabbing some steel coil rods. Hooray. The voting has officially started for the name of the giraffe. And just a reminder, well, this video we're going to pick it anyways, but the selection was OG, which was my wife's selection, Big Bubba, which was my little sister's selection. Then we have Tat is a selection, Lawful is a selection, and then we have Buford, which right now, as I've looked at it, Sunday, Buford is in the lead, and I think Tat and OG are a close second. So we'll see who wins by the end of this video, so stick until the end so you know what the official name of our giraffe is. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this because now the truck's getting hot and I want the AC back on. All right, guys. Real quick, we are over in Mississippi, as you just saw with my cool little cut scene. And we're picking up steel coil rods, skidded. We ended up getting 10 altogether. Check it out. Waiting on you. As you saw on all of them, what we have is we have an X chain going over the top. As you see, X chain, and then single strap over the top. Now we have 10 chains. We used all 10 chains because we have 5 stacks, 2 per stack. The whole load weighs like 39,000 pounds altogether. And because we used all our chains, it was kind of hard to come up with what we're gonna do for forward securement, obviously. So I just used lumber tarp. Figure that's better than nothing, right? So we got that all set up. Now he's just got to finish throwing a strap over the back one, tighten that down, and then we put tarp it down and we're good to go. So it's Thursday. We picked up that load of lumber in Texas, and it's going to Indianapolis for delivery Friday. We're gonna get there tonight. But yeah, Thursday has just been a complete day of nothing but driving. And we're about to stop and do our 30, get showers, all that good stuff. We're gonna just keep you guys updated or posting on how the week's going so far, but there's not really much footage other than this for Thursday. I mean, he's wearing shorts right now, so his white pasty legs are exposed, but that's about it. All right, so there we go, we got him in there. He's still wearing them damn shorts. All right, so we just got done taking a shower separately. Want to make sure that I clarify that. There's been some questions or rumors. We got our own showers. But so now that we're here, what we're going to do is we're going to do the weekly check call. When you come to TMC and you're out on the road with your trainer, what you do is each week you do a weekly check call with your training coordinator. That's the person that set you up with your trainer, and that's the person that tracks you through training to make sure that you're actually training, that you're learning something. If there's any issues from family emergencies, maybe any, like, you know, personality issues between you and your trainer, because, you know, sometimes people don't click, it happens. That's what the coordinator's for. That's actually what I did when I was in the office. I was a coordinator, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, the other coordinators have been doing it, had been doing it longer than I was, and they're still doing it. And my hat's off to him, because I'll be honest with you guys, I couldn't. It's one of those things, patience. I did learn a lot about patience doing that job. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to call, we have Mike. If you live in like the Indiana area or kind of like around Indiana, chances are, so if you come to TMC, that's who you'll have. They have different coordinators for different regions of the country and all that good stuff. So we deal with Mike and the area that I live in. So what we're going to do is we're going to give Mike a call, or we're going to get him on the phone. There we go. Here you go. Just ask for Mike. If Mike doesn't pick up, and then he's going to ask for this information. And I'm going to step outside. All right, so now it's my turn of the check call for this week. I already asked. Mike said he's cool with actually me recording the audio. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my half with Mike. I call him the man, the myth, the legend. He's been doing it forever. So the voice you hear on the phone, that's Mike. So, all right, man, let's go ahead and do this check call.
All right, so how's Justin doing so far?
For his first week, I'm actually kind of impressed. He's right on par where a new guy should be for the first week overall. Overall, his shifting's phenomenal. He doesn't miss a gear. It's amazing because it's an automatic.
Well, how's his throttle control through turns?
Actually not too bad. The first couple of days, he would kind of clunk, trying to make a turn. But he's gotten actually a lot smoother, going through the turns now.
And how's he, besides his throttle control in the turns, how's he doing with his turns?
Overall, he hasn't hit a single curb. He's kept it out of the grass. So he takes them wide. Sometimes I got to remind him, but for the most part, he's pretty good at taking them wide on his own.
Okay. How's his lane control?
No issues with lane control. When he's out on the road, his lane control is phenomenal. His falling distance is good. I don't have to like remind him or any of that stuff. His hazard awareness is really good. He hasn't had to give me whiplash or anything yet. He's pretty good at watching the flow of traffic and light changes and all that good stuff.
How's he doing with reading the road signs?
No issues. He hasn't missed a turn yet. He knows how to compare the notes from the tremble as far as the GPS and paying attention to street signs.
Okay. Where's he at with his backing skills?
Backing right now, he's a little bit above average for new guys. I don't have to really adjust or tell him what to do for too much. It does need to work on his setups, but overall, once he gets out and he takes a look at the situation, he's pretty good about getting himself in the back, maybe with 1 or 2 pull-ups.
Okay. Have you had him maneuvering any tight confined spaces yet?
No, not that I can think of. This week's actually been pretty chill, so he hasn't had to deal with any tightness or yet anything.
Alright. Has he come across any intersections with a green light that flips at the last second and he's got to decide whether to stop or go?
Yeah, he's had that. No issues. He makes the right call every time.
Okay, good. How's he doing load securement?
Very smart, quick learner. Once I show him how to do something one time, I don't have to repeat myself. He's pretty good at it.
All right. I guess finally, when he's driving, does he seem to have an idea of where he is at and he can navigate on his own?
Yeah.
Okay.
His only issue that he has is he keeps forgetting to put it in neutral when he parks. He pulls the brakes, but he forgets to put it in neutral.
All right. Well, yeah, I think we'll keep you calling in on Thursdays. That seems like a good day to call in. And,
All right.
You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, man. Sounds good. You too.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. And that's it. That's the check call. That's what it consists of. As far as him, when he talks to Mike, or you talk to your training coordinator, they're going to ask you for, you know, what kind of loads you've hauled that week or since the last time they talked to you, what your mileage is, what you've driven so far, backs, how many backs you've done total, angle backs, and then essentially he's going to ask the same questions. How do you feel that you're doing with your lane control and all that good stuff? And then if there's any issues with your trainer and all that jazz. So, but overall, you know, what you guys heard, that's what I've told him. None of what I said is a surprise to him. Big thing in my truck is honesty. What you guys see from week in all my videos, that's who I am. This isn't no fakeness. That's the real me. And if he sucked, I'd tell him, hey, you suck. But you don't suck, but you got white ass pasty legs, bro.
You love them.
I don't. I want to pet him a little. But other than that, yeah. So we're gonna hit the road and get to Indianapolis and turn the AC back on because we turned it off just so it didn't mess with the audio. Later. All right, so end of the first week, we're officially done. We are home. First week, after your first week, we've been all over. Each load's been different so far this first week. So how do you think your first week went?
Pretty good, pretty good. Learned a lot, put a lot of miles in, bunch of different loads.
Yesterday, he put on 653 miles. First week, trainee, 653 miles. That's awesome. I mean, we came from Texas. You drove from Texas all the way up to Illinois before we finally swapped.
Yep.
So, everything you hoped and dreamed it was?
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely different than what you thought it would be,
Yeah,
though.
it's definitely different than what I thought. Any of you new guys out there or any people thinking about coming to TMC for your first, you know, truck driving job, definitely the place to go. It's got a great training facility out in Iowa. Orientation's a really good experience. For any of you guys that are green in the industry, never been in it, highly recommend this company, guys. There's a lot of patience here. There's a lot of structure. There's a lot of instruction. Definitely, definitely, definitely give them a shot. They are not going to disappoint you in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, I have no experience in this industry. Luckily, I got this guy as my trainer. Definitely couldn't have got a better trainer, that's for sure. But seriously, guys, give TMC a shot. They're worth it.
That's it, man. Next week, or this Sunday, like I said, we're rolling out. We've talked enough. I'm gonna go home. I know he wants to go home, see the missus.
Yes.
So, hi, missus, because, you know, and hi, his kids, and what, mom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, moms like to watch this. Hi, mom, and my mom. But yeah, that's it. See you Sunday.
See you in a little bit, babe.
Real quick, this week's video is turning out a lot longer than what I was expecting it to be. I wanted to share all that information when it came to training with you guys. That is henceforth the name of the title of this week's video. But yeah, once I added that call in there with Mike, I didn't realize how long that was. So I had to cut out a decent amount of Friday. Well, I pretty much cut out all of Friday except, you know, what you guys saw. So I'll end up probably throwing that in next week's video with part of the intro, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to jump in here real quick, share a couple things with you guys. I know a big thing that we were talking about was the name of our giraffe. So let me go ahead and grab the giraffe real quick. All right, so giraffe has officially got a name after going through YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. We had polls on all of those, and a decent amount of people actually did vote for the name of the giraffe. So thank you everybody that did vote to name the giraffe. And pretty much the winner is Buford. The name of our giraffe is Buford. Buford the giraffe. There you go. It was Buford. I mean, Buford took the lead. There was no questions or doubts at all. That was the name that took off. And then, yeah, so going forward, we have our giraffe, Buford. So there goes that. Buford's actually kind of heavy. One other thing I wanted to share with you guys real quick. We got our first license plate, as you can see, which is awesome. I'm going to be putting this up, and you'll see it going forward. And actually, I got some other stuff that's going to be going up on the wall behind me, so finally we're going to start filling that in. But, yeah, first license plate. We got this from Nate. He is one of the guys that I trained, and you would see in my videos. Videos was one of us. I can't remember the other names, but that guy, Nate. Thank you, Nate, for the license plate. There is a meaning behind the license plate. It has to do with his son's battle with cancer. And I was going to do like this whole big spiel and share with you guys. But after looking up DIPG, it's Google yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's crazy. It's nuts. I can't believe there's crap like this out there. But they've been battling it, and so far they've been doing a successful job. And you know, best wishes to his kid. Continue the fight, and all that good jazz. But yep, first license plate. Here we got. So this is definitely going to be going up on the wall, probably like right back in there. But yeah, that's it for this week's video. And then I'll start working on this week's Tuesday dump. See you guys in next week's video.